it's Grace. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to it. You never know. So today's video is my first video. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm doing a little sit down and chat video. Also, I don't know how good this mic is, so we're testing it out. So today's video is going to be how I look after myself in 2026, or how I'm going to look after myself in 2026. Basically, my name is Grace. I am 17 years old from New Zealand. I am going to be going to a polytech, doing a course on health and well-being, which can lead me to social work if I do the bachelor. Basically, this video is going to be me going through many different areas of how I'm going to look after myself and kind of explaining what I already do, or what I'm going to try and improve on, or what I'm going to start doing. So let's get into this video. Grab a little snack, grab a little drink, whatever to get comfy, get all cozy if you're in a cold place, get all cooled down if you're in a hot place. Currently summer here, so I've got my fan going if you can hear that. Probably not, I hope not. We'll see. Basically, first off, I want to start with mind. So for me, I really like journaling. Currently, I'm starting my 2026 bullet journal. I've tried to do this in the past and I've kind of forgotten about it. So this year is my year to try and really get into that. And my second part of the journaling part is this 5-minute journal. I always try to do like 5-minute journals, or like, you know, those kind of journals that fit into this category. And I always forget about them and I stop halfway. So I started this one in December last year, 2025. And I do this morning and night. So basically, let me just click to a random page. You have morning and night. You've got what are you grateful for, what would make today great, and your daily affirmation. I have an app called, is it motivation or I have an app, I can put up on screen, I don't know. And I just kind of go into that, and whatever one I either feel like, or whatever first one pops up, I kind of put that in there and kind of set that as my tone for the day. And then in the afternoon or nighttime, you've got highlights of your day and then your today's reflection. I kind of just do a quick little, whether it was a good day, a bad day, what kind of made it hard, what kind of made it good. It's like one line, so like I kind of keep it quite short. Continuing in the mind, I like to have little things to do to wind down. So currently, you can't see it, it's on my desk. I have a little dot-to-dot book. Puzzle books and like dot-to-dot books and colouring are really fun. And I just like chucking on some music, or chucking on a YouTube video, or chucking on a show that I'm watching, and I just like doing little activities to kind of wind down. Another thing that I'm trying to do is get into some hobbies. So one of them being my nails. I have gotten to gel manicures, whatever you want to say. Literally bought some stuff offline. I watched heaps of TikTok videos. My family friends have started doing it, and I was like, well, if they can do it, I can do it. So this is my current set. I literally did this yesterday. I'm not into the designs yet. The first set I did was really bad, but it was just plain color. And then I was like, I want to add a little design, so I added a little heart. Look how cute that is. It's really bad, but I mean, starting off okay. I also want to listen to more music. I do listen to music. I live in a household with music, so I kind of want to expand my music taste, although I do have a pretty big genre of music that I like multiple, you know. I want to start doing YouTube as my hobby, and I also want to start reading more books. I have my bookshelf over there, and I think I've read more than half of them, but I'm waiting for a specific book to come out, and it hasn't come out for a while, so I'm quite annoyed. Anyway, another thing is having rest days. So I tend to not let myself have rest days. I think I always need to be busy because that's how I feel productive, and when I feel productive, I feel good. But sometimes you just need those days where you kind of relax, just chuck something on TV the whole day, do some light cooking, you know, just look after yourself and just have a rest. Whether it's like literally just doing chores around the house, if you think that's a rest, cool. I've done heaps of chores the past couple of days and I'm kind of loving it because it feels like a rest, but it's not, you know, like in the typical term. But any way that you kind of feel like you're resting, do it. You need those days. Otherwise, you're going to get overwhelmed, like stressed about anything, which you may not need to stress about if you are relaxed. The next thing I want to work on is my body. So one of the main ways I want to do that is kind of eat a little bit better. Like, I don't eat terrible. Like, you know, I get Macca's every month, or like I get takeout, and then I just do eat a lot of sweets. But I'm trying to limit that, and I'm trying to find good snacks that are kind of easy and I'm trying to learn to cook some more recipes, and I've literally made a Pinterest board of recipes I want to try, so that'll be fun. I might do some little cooking videos and stuff. But I know that I can't be bothered half the time. I'm like, oh, chocolate, easy, because it gives you energy, but then it just, you go like this and you're like energy, and then you go boom. So I need to work on that. I also want to start working out again. I used to work out a lot a couple years ago, and because it was fun, and now it feels like a chore, so I kind of want to motivate myself to make it fun again. So planning that, I literally did a workout the other day, and I kind of broke my legs. Like, my legs were so sore, and so I realized I went in too hard, so I need to reevaluate and kind of keep it easier at the start and then gradually get up. And I also want to walk more, although I don't have a Fitbit at the moment because I'm broke, so I need a new Fitbit so I can count my steps. Anyway, because then I can set step goals, but I don't do that right now. Anyway, that is my goals for my body. I don't want to be too harsh on myself. Like, I just kind of want to give it a go. I really do want to start cooking more because I am planning to move out at the end of this year, and so I do need to kind of be able to cook. So my last topic for this video is finance. So recently I have got a part-time job. I had a part-time job before, but this one gives me a lot more money. And because I want to move out at the end of this year, I have made a spreadsheet to budget. Budgeting is kind of really fun for me because I can see the end goal, and I'm like, cool, if I just keep this up, I can literally get to that goal and I'll be so happy with myself. So I've literally made a big spreadsheet of each month and how much money I'll have at the end of each month if I put this much into each account. I have many different accounts, one being my moving out funds, and then I'm also going on holiday in August. So those are my two main ones. I need to pay my parents some money for flights, and then everything else is spending money while we're there. I'm going to Vanuatu. But I don't think I'm going to spend as much. Like, I looked at it, I was like, I'm going to have a lot of money to spend, and I don't think I'll spend that much. But anything that I don't use can either go into my moving out fund or my car fund to buy my car off of my parents. I can't really use the car, but I drive it. I basically, they were kind of trying to teach me how much it's going to be to own it. So I put my own fuel in, I paid half for the wash, they paid for the service, and then I paid half for the rego, and that was still quite a lot of money, and I'm like, oh, right, now I'm only on a part-time job, and I'm fully in fuel. Well, not fully in fuel, but I mean, so I'm kind of loving the budgeting and kind of liking just this year of saving up enough money to do things. I also like to prioritize goals. Like, I like making goals and prioritizing them. So like picking a goal for how much money I want to have in my moving out fund, or how much money I want to have for spending on people's birthdays. Just small goals, but ones that are quite important to make sure you actually can save to your goal. Mate, I'm no professional. My dad's a banker and he just says do whatever you want. If I have any questions, he's really good, but I'm not a pro budgeter, and I could be doing this so wrong and then end up, I had a budgeting plan before and it did not work. I'd pull out of my savings half the time. So I needed to make sure I had enough spending so I didn't take out of my savings. But then I need to make sure I have enough money in my savings so I can do what I want to do, you know? That was quite boring, I'm so sorry. Anyway, that's kind of it. I didn't really come up with anything else. Those are my main kind of goals. In my bullet journal, I have heaps of, I have a full 2 pages of my 2026 goals and then how I'm going to achieve them. So that was quite fun. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, subscribe if you want, and like it if you want. I don't know. You do you, boo. If you have any ideas for kind of videos you want to see, put them in comments. I've got ideas, but if you want to see anything specific, let me know. And yeah, that's it. Have a good rest of your day, evening, night, morning, I don't know. I'll see you next time.